All right, today we're going to talk about the unspoken word, wallpaper. I don't have a client that doesn't cringe just a little bit when I say wallpaper, and that's because they're thinking of the 1970s. Well, we've come a long way and I can't wait to show you. Let's talk about 6 ways you can create a surprise for the eye with wallpaper. One of the first is do not forget to mix and match. Use something different on the ceiling and the walls. Not all of us have a private toilet room, but in this house, they could afford to. I love mixing and matching these wall coverings, so we wanted to adorn it with a floral pattern, which we used on the walls. And then we went to a stripe when it came to the ceiling. Don't forget to use wallpaper even in ceilings between coffers and beams. This is definitely a girly girl's bathroom and bedroom. It all started with this wallpaper, and it was fun. We put it in the ceiling, on the walls, and we decided to keep that feminine feel throughout the whole bathroom. Most of this house has white moldings and bright, cheery scenes, but for the office, the husband required a more Ralph Lauren, warm, cozy feel. I was anxious to do that because I love all the stained wood, the coffered ceiling, and of course, the natural wall covering. So this is grass cloth. I'm sure you recognize it. When it's used all over a man's library, it just gives warmth and obvious texture. And even better, it's natural. The pattern just looks like a men's tailored suit. We also put some wall covering in the ceiling, only this time it isn't natural, and you can't tell. It's made of vinyl, and it actually replicates the look of the hide. I love to put it inside the quadrants in coffers that we make in ceilings such as this. But imagine just paint up in those coffers. It would sort of be a letdown. Now we have some reason other than the wood to look upward. Why waste the opportunity to make our task areas fun? So your laundry room, your mudroom, throw some wallpaper up. This could have easily been a regular laundry room, one you never opened the door to and looked in with any type of happiness. Instead, by adding a little wall covering to both the walls and the ceiling, we bring in color that relates to the cabinetry and at the same time is a blue and a green and just makes you feel good. A simple wall covering added to a mudroom makes it seem exciting, taller, adding pattern on the Roman shades. All of it accenting back to the one blue cupboard we have right here. Now, even though this is a closet just down a regular old hallway, there's no reason not to create a surprise for the eye and throw some wallpaper very affordably in the ceiling. This room, which is the guest room, I still felt it deserved a surprise for the eye, and I didn't just count on wall covering to create it. It's just a printed image, but when this goes up on the wall, it gains a lot of texture and movement. You may think it's out, but it's in. Wallpaper. You're gonna love it. And don't forget, it matters. It's a quick way to add color and fun to any space.
So in today's video, we're going to discuss one important thing. How long does that love last? Or in other words, the longevity of wall coverings. Hint, you don't have to worry. There is one basic comparison to make when it comes to wall coverings. How do they rate against simply painting? When you look at the Nilaya range, it's really your decision to make about which is more aesthetically pleasing to you and which better suits your taste. But in terms of sheer durability and how long your walls will look their best, there really isn't much of a difference between painting and wall covering. While a large percentage of people actually choose the same wall covering when it's time to refresh because they absolutely love the pattern, you have years before you have to worry about your walls. So, before you fall in love with your home, know that it's okay to make a commitment to wall coverings. So get in touch with us, and we will show you how you can make wall coverings work. International research has shown that wall coverings are becoming increasingly popular as a choice for homeowners. This is also because wall coverings are easier to install and have a wide range of design. And come talk to us, so we can tell you how to make your budget work. All we need is your imagination. We'll provide the inspiration.